Welcome back, Brigandine enthusiasts, and everybody else that loves to tune in to some Cowboy Brigandine. We are going to go over items. So here, you're going to see in this video is every single item that you can get in the game, Brigandine, the Legend of Runersia. So let's go over this. Let's see what it actually does. This is an item guide, and it is also to showcase what it actually will do. So I just finished up Mana Celestia Theocracy, so I'm going to showcase Emma here. She's quite a really good fighter, and you know, she's pretty amazing. So we're going to go ahead and check out what each and every one of these items actually does. And I do have some monsters to class up as well, so we will go ahead and showcase that too. So we're going to go ahead and check this out. I'm going to start up with some potions here, some power potions. You're going to see what it does. So let's go through this. Let's see what it does. So power potion. Let's give her a power potion here. Use 1 strength point. Now look at my attack points. Goes up +1. Now typically adding a potion will give you, I think it's 1.5, and I don't think it's rounded up initially, but it will round up once you get the other 1.5. But that's what it did with that. Let's click another one. You're going to, just to showcase the power potion again, you're going to see the attack go up a little bit more, probably to 333. Okay. We do a power pill. Let's see what that does. Now that is 2 strength, okay? So that essentially went up 3 more points because 1.5 plus 1.5 equals 3, and you can kind of do the math too. So let's do an Elixir of Power, okay? Let's do this Elixir of Power. How much is going to give us? 3 strength points. So that's 1.5 plus 1.5 plus 1.5. So that's probably going to give us, depending upon previous math that has occurred, let's see what it does, okay? So we're at 340 attack power. So this is what the power potion, the power pill, and the Elixir of Power do. Now you see there's 3 different stars here, right? And I'm just going to draw on a screen real fast here for 1 second, but you can see how the 3 different stars kind of sort of mean 3 different things, and that's essentially what that does. So the weaker the star is, it's not as potent or as powerful as the later stars. So let's go ahead and let's give her some Elixirs of Wisdom. What does that do? Intelligence. Okay, so this does intelligence. Alright, let's take a look. Okay, let's look at what this does here. So a Wisdom Potion, then a Wisdom Pill, then an Elixir of Wisdom. So I know this shows a little bit backwards here, but let's give a Wisdom of Potion and see how much intelligence we can increase. Now intelligence for this game actually helps you do your spells stronger, whether you're going to heal stronger or do more damage stronger. Okay, so we're at 94 now. We do a Wisdom Pill. Let's see what our intelligence will go up to with a Wisdom Pill. 2 points for Wisdom Pill. Now, an Elixir of Wisdom. This should probably be 3 points. Okay, 3 points. There you go. So yes, when you're doing magic in this game, if you're doing damage magic or you're doing healing magic, the higher your intelligence is, the stronger the spell cast will be. Okay, so let's go down to speed potions, alright? Speed potions, Elixir of Speed, speed pills. Let's see what this will do. Now, this will increase your agility here, okay? So this is increasing your agility, right? Alright, let's go ahead and give some speed potions here. 1 extra agility. Speed pills. 2 extra agility. Speed. Elixir of Speed should give us 3 agility points. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, so that's pretty much it for Elixir of Speed, speed potions, and all that sort of thing. Let's move on to life. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the life potion. I am very close to maxing out her HP. with Emma as far as what I've done for her so far. So we'll just start with a simple life potion, see what this does. So life potion increases HP. So right here, our HP is going to go up. That's why this arrow symbol is here. And so our hit points are going to go up, and it's going to help us survive attacks a little bit more. So let's go ahead and use one. Let's see what one of these actually does. 3 hit points for a simple life potion. Okay, we're at 964. We moved up in stats, which is very good for us. All right, let's do a life potion. See what a life potion will do. We got 3 hit points with the previous potion, but the pill, what will the pill do? 10 hit points. 10 hit points. That's pretty good. Now we're up to 974. Okay, let's do an Elixir of Life, which is the 3rd star tier for a life potion. Okay, let's use this. Let's see what this does. 19 hit points. 19 hit points. So you can see that based upon the stars, the rarity of the particular item, we are getting massive gains and whatever we need. So, all right, so we figured out what the life potions do, which is pretty cool. Let's go down to the magic potions. So the magic potions are going to increase your MP, so you can do more spells. So let's check out the magic potion area here. This is for your spells. This is for MP. Just going to draw a little box there so we're on the same page. Okay, let's do a magic potion, see what this does. 4 MP, not bad. Let's do a magic pill, which is literally number 2. If you're going to think about this in the easiest way possible, potion, pill, elixir. It's one of the easiest ways to think about it, but we got 4 from a potion. Let's see what we can get from a pill. 8. So that was pretty much double there right there. That was double the points. You can see our MP is growing. Let's check out an Elixir of Magic. Let's see how much we can get with an Elixir of Magic. Let's check this out. 16. Did that just go 4, 8, 16? It might have. So we kind of doubled, didn't we? All right. So you can see there's a lot of good gear to get in this game. A lot of good gear. So let's go down to mana. So now what does mana do? Now your magic pool is essentially how many monsters you can put on your team. Now each monster has a mana cost. So each of these mana costs factors into how much mana you can have to control a certain amount of monsters. You cannot go over the limit because the game will not let you. But we are at 350 magic pool at the moment. So let's see if we can increase our ability to command more monsters or stronger monsters. Okay, let's check this out. 1 second, let's try this. Alright everybody, let's check this out. Let's see what happens. Alright, mana potion. Let's see what we can get. 4 extra mana pool. Okay, not the greatest, but okay. Might help. Might help. Okay, let's check out a mana pill. Now, this might be more. This might be a lot more. Depends. We got 8. Ooh, that'll help us out a lot because now we are, you know, within the 10-point range higher. Now, Brigandine, as most Brigandine players know, you have to calculate between 0 and 5 as far as whether you're going to get another monster or not, or an upgrade. So we technically got about 10 more points for possibly another monster or monster switch or monster upgrade, which is pretty cool. Alright, let's do an Elixir of Mana. 11. Ooh, another 10 points. Now I know it says 11, but if you're remembering what I just said, you can only equip monsters that are within 75 to 70 to 80 to 85 to 90 to 95 to 100 to 110 to 105. It's literally like that all across the board. And you're like, well, that was okay, that was good, but look at how many I have. So I could keep doing this, and you could increase your magic pool, or what I call the mana pool. Now, I know that says, you know, a little bit different there, but literally your magic pool is what I consider your mana pool or your rune pool from the older game Legend of Runersia or Grand Edition if you played either of them. So let's go ahead and let's look at a few more factors here, okay? Elixir of Influence. Now, I'm already at command range of 9, right? This Elixir of Influence increases my command range. Now, what is command range, right? What could command range possibly be? Well, command range means that if there's... when you have monsters on your team, they can move within a circular radius around you. If your command range is 9, that means you have 9 hexes from you till 9 hexes in a circular radius to control monsters. If they're out of that range, they're out of control, which means they lose attack and defense. It doesn't mean that they won't be able to fight, it just means that they're a lot weaker than they were beforehand. So, when you have a command range of 9, it is exceptionally strong. And literally at this point, I could show you increasing command range of other knights. Usually your knights are going to start at command range of 3, 4, or 5. It depends on the knight. Some knights are better with command range and some are not. So I'm going to go ahead and try giving an Elixir of Influence to her, even though she is at 9, and see what happens. Stats have reached their maximum limit and can not be increased anymore. So 9 is the maximum command range you can get in this new game, Brigandine, The Legend of Runersia, and that is that. So if you get these Elixirs of Influence, you can increase your command range. You can do this to every knight that you have in the game. Your ruler, your leaders, any knight that you get that comes questing back from anywhere, a knight from another country, whatever, this will help you. This will help you. Okay, let's move on to Warrior's Drug. Now, there's all these other little drugs here. Now, I'm going to basically point out a few things here. So there's the Warrior's Drug, and there's the Acrobat's Drug, there's the Wizard's Drug, and a Chaotic Drug. You see how these all have pluses and minuses, or green arrows and red arrows? So the red arrows going down basically means that you're going to lose stats there, and the green arrows going up means you're going to increase your stats. So we're going to test some of this, and I'm going to show you what this does. So the Warrior's Drug basically says it's good for a warrior, increases your hit points and your strength, but you lose MP, intelligence, and agility. So all these stats here, I just want you to remember, and we're going to click these. We're going to click these pills, and we're going to ingest some drugs in this game, and we're going to see what these things do, okay? Now, this is just for the game, okay? So, we're going to use the Warrior's Drug and see what this does. Okay, hit points have gone up to 999 plus 6. Maybe it would be more, because also 999 is the max hit point of this game. You cannot go into unknown hit points. Okay, just letting you know. Our MP, like it shows, dropped. Our strength increased. Our intelligence and agility also decreased. So, that's what happens with the Warrior's Drug. Let's try out the Acrobat's Drug, okay? So, we're going to lose hit points. We're going to lose MP and intelligence, but our strength is going to go up. Basically, it just means this is something for an acrobat. You know, more agility, more strength points. Let's give it to Emma, okay? Okay, so our hit points would have gone down, which is interesting. So apparently we overdid the hit points a little bit, but it kept us at a particular level with hit points, of which it sort of evened out in a way, I guess. MP did go down, strength did go up, and intelligence did go down. Agility went up, just like it's showing you, okay? Let's do the Wizard's Drug, okay? So the Wizard's Drug is going to make a drop in hit points, strength, and agility, but MP and intelligence will go up. So let's see what this does, okay? Check it out. Okay, so our hit point stat that was frozen is actually going down 6 now. MP is plus 15, strength is minus 3, intelligence is plus 5, and agility is minus 3. So it's doing exactly what it says. Let's try out the chaotic drug. So the chaotic drug, going to bring our hit points all the way back up to probably whatever it should bring it up to. Hit point MP is going to go up, and strength, agility, and intelligence goes down. This is a crazy drug. That's probably why they call it chaotic. Because only hit points and MP go up. Everything else goes down. Let's try this out. Okay. Hit points have gone back up. They should have gone up 15 points, but because we are literally at 999, we are technically maxed out. We can't go any higher than that. It's only showing us plus 6. But MP is going up 15. So what you can expect from these particular drugs, now I'll just say this right now, what you can expect from these drugs, and it seems very likely, is plus 15 is kind of a normal number to see when you're getting plus points here. So we are losing strength, intelligence, and agility, but we are gaining 15 MP. So, I mean, you can get a lot of good stats with this, but you got to be careful. You got to really think this through if you're going to take these potions and pills, okay? All right, Enlightenment Scroll. Now, Enlightenment Scroll will help you gain an extra proficiency tier. Now, I have to go out of Emma, and we have to check somebody else that can actually use the proficiency scroll here. So let's go to Selena, and I'm going to give her a proficiency, and you're going to see what this does. She is a witch. If you want to max out the proficiency, you want to get her class up to 5 so you can change job roles to do other jobs, to do other classes. The Enlightenment Scroll is going to help you out. So we have 7 Enlightenment Scrolls. We can use some of these here. She's level 20 Witch. Witch's proficiency tier is number 1. Let's do another one. Now 2. Let's keep going. Number 3. Let's keep going. Number 4. Let's keep going. One more time. One more time, Selena. One more time. Now you see how this changed from 4 to 5 with a big medal on it, right? Okay. Just over here on the right, if you can see that, where I just highlighted that. Now if we back out, we could class her into something else, and she gets to keep her witch skills as a cleric moving forward. So she gets to keep all of her witch skills with Meteor Doom because we just gave her those proficiency tier things, which is going to help with this right here. This is what's moving forward. This is moving into here, as you can see, with the witch moving into the healer class over here. So that's what we're going to keep because we used those pills, because we used that proficiency Enlightenment Scroll. Okay, so we're going to go back to Emma here. I just wanted to showcase that to you, just in case you were a little bit confused. But we're going to go back to Emma here, and we're going to look at some more items here because, you know, we're going to finish this up here. I have every single item here, and I'm going to help you out understand some of this. If you didn't know, you can press what was the equivalent of triangle back in the day, now is X for Nintendo. A potion that increases the maximum... Oops. Sorry, I'm on the wrong one. Okay. A scroll that boosts the knight's proficiency tier. So that, yes, that's essentially what it does. And in the past, it would be called expert status. Now it's called proficiency of 5 with a medal. So essentially that means the same exact thing. So if I'm going to go ahead and do some more of these things, Rebirth Elixir, this is really interesting. We have to look at this. An elixir that reduces a unit's level by 1 without reducing the current stats. So what does this mean This essentially means you can level them up again and get more stats and increase your proficiency up to max, up to tier 5 in case you haven't done so. So a Rebirth Elixir can increase this to 5 if you are at level 4, and or actually just and it's going to basically help you increase all these other stats, possibly, if you haven't maxed them out. Now my hit points are at 999, so I can't go any higher, but all these other stats could go up. So a Rebirth Scroll, watch this, watch my level here. We're going to go from level 30 and watch my stats as I use this item here. So my level is going to go down to 29, but my stats are going to stay exactly the same way. So we could level her up again, get more stats in every kind of facet, possibly go up to another proficiency, although she is maxed, so she won't actually get up to any more proficiency at this moment. But let's try this out. Let's check this out here. 29. You see how the stats didn't change? That's fantastic. Do you want to do it again? Let's do it one more time. Let's see what happens here. So go down to 28. Level 28. We can go through 2 more levels with her and level her up all again. Get more intelligence points, attack, strength, agility points, MP, HP if we could. You can see how this could be very, very beneficial. You can re-level them again with getting more stats. It's fantastic. So, alright, we're going to close this out here, just so you know what that's all about. Now we're going to look at these items here, okay? And Missing Link is very unique, but these other 4 are the main 4 that you're probably wondering what does what. So Champion Medal, a secret treasure that is considered the mark of a Lizard King. So let's try this out here. We're going to go to the Lizard Guard, use the Champion Medal here, and you're going to see to class screen what it does. You're going to see the difference. There is a point increase for magic cost, so that is 35 points to upgrade, and you can see all the stat changes here. Lizard Lord has different abilities here. Double action, you look at this right here, allows a unit to act after the initial action. So this is basically react right here. So you get 2 moves in 1 turn. So can we do it here? I just want to know if we have the points. I think we do have the points, so let's go ahead and do it. Champion Medal, let's upgrade our Lizard Guard to, or a High Lizardman to a Lizard Lord. In the past it was called a Lizard King, now it's called a Lizard Lord. Almost the same word, almost the same verbiage. Let's go ahead and do this. You're going to see it's going to change to red and get bigger too. So, looks pretty cool, hey? So, now, not just a blue Orb Attack, we have a white Orb Attack, which is crazy cool, you know? Crazy cool. Okay, so we got 18 points left. I have to readjust this because we are a bit too high. Give this one to Rudo. Here, we're going to go back to item screens here. We're going to look at our dragon because we're looking at Eternal Hellfire. Now, when you level up a dragon in this game, you can change it into any of the elemental dragons you wish, which is typically from the past, it's fire, thunder, ice, but now you have holy and dark dragons you can turn them into. This is a dark dragon that I turned my dragon into. And the 3rd tier to class up is called Eternal Hellfire, a secret treasure that awakens a dragon to its primordial form. Sorry, I need to redraw that. There we go. To primordial form. So we're going to go back to an ancient dragon, which is way stronger. because of this Eternal Hellfire item here. Let's go ahead and use it. Now you can see all these other class changes. So basically you're going from any normal dragon, which is dragon, to a flame dragon, or to a frost, or to a thunder. But you cannot go from a frost to a thunder. All you can go is from frost to ancient, or thunder to ancient, or holy to ancient. Everything evolves completely up to ancient. So as a dark dragon, we will be changing orbs from dark orb attack and dark orb defense, which some people are a little bit disappointed in. But you get gear and items that can help you get back those elements that you wish to have in this game. There's plenty of gear to get that will get you back to that dark dragon status that you want to see, if that's what you want. But at this moment, you go up to dark dragon, you're going to see how these stats are all going to kind of change. You can see your growth versus a dark dragon growth. So what you really absolutely want to do is, as soon as you get to level 10 and you get a dark dragon, a holy dragon, a fire dragon, a frost dragon, whatever kind of dragon you get after the class up, get this Eternal Hellfire and class them up as fast as possible, because then you can get these level up growth charts to work out for you in such a better way. Okay, let's do this Ancient Dragon class up here. Let's see what this does. And now we're up to Ancient Dragon. See how it's a completely different look. And yeah, that's what it looks like here. So we're going to go ahead and use some more items here. Let's use the other item for the snake, which is the new Hydra version. It's called Serpentine Gem, a forbidden secret treasure that gives Sea Serpent unusual powers. So what could this do? Let's go ahead and try this out. Okay, Sea Serpent up to Hydra. You can see how these stats are actually increasing drastically here. And the only new thing about this is that you can see that the MP cost, the difference between that, you can see all the stat boosts that you get here. Now, Sea Serpents are one of the cool and new unusual things, of which I think in some ways, for a good part of the game, kind of beats out the Dragon class. You get more mobility. And you get more blue attack and more blue defense. So we're going to change from a Sea Serpent to a Hydra, which is going to give us extra heads, as per what the portrait shows here. There's some extra heads here. Okay, so let's go ahead and do it. I know I've said it a billion times, you can see in the picture here. We're going to get a lot of extra heads. Some people say we look like a flower now, but we're a lot stronger, and we're a lot stronger. So, yeah, that's all I gotta say. So we're basically just a lot stronger here. And as far as skills go from previous, it just makes us a bit better. Hit point recovery for a Hydra. Now, this is the opposite terminology from the previous Grand Edition or LOF. Hydra turned into a Tiamat. Now we're going from giant snake to a sea snake to a Hydra. But you can see that there's a difference with hit point recovery too. So a Sea Serpent, the second class, gets 10% max health back, and a Hydra gets 15%, so it's even better hit point recovery wise in the water. Okay, so now we'll go on to some other stuff here. So this Mandrake here is not yet into its next class, but we're going to give it a missing link. So this is what the missing link does. Missing link will increase any monster into the next tier. So instead of a Mandrake, we're going to move up into a Man-Eater. Okay, let's go ahead and do it. Cost goes up 20 points. You're going to see this go up here. Now we are a blue and purple color. And we actually got a little bit stronger with some stuff. Forced recovery goes up when we're going into Basilisk. And we also get Petrify immunity versus Paralyze immunity if we move into the next tier. But what do you need for the next tier? Infernal Eyeball. Sorry. So you need an Infernal Eyeball. You'll get a lot bigger, and you'll be a big purpley, colorful, plant-like creature here, which has a couple extra spuds hanging out on the side. If you want to rotate this, just use the R3 button and just move it around. You can kind of see it. Getting 20 points here. And we are moving up into the Basilisk. So it requires the Eternal Eyeball. So let's go ahead and look at Emma's stuff again. Now, the Infernal Eyeball, of which I've misstated a few times, that is what will get you up to there. But if you want to automatically class somebody up right away, Missing Link is where it's at, okay? So Missing Link will basically level you up to the next tier. And if you have the appropriate item here, you can see how there's 4 items here. This is all you get. This is all you get in this game to class up the extra tiered monsters and such. This is it. These 4 items here. And then the Missing Link is very special because it'll class you up into the next thing. Just like it says. So that's what that does, okay? Alright, so let's look at Panacea, and I can't use it right now, but if you have an injured knight, you can go into your items right here and use the Panacea on that knight to revive them from an injury. So after a battle, you have an injured knight, or let's say you quest and they get injured, which I haven't seen happen yet in a new game, but it's happened in the old game. You can go into items, use a Panacea on your knight, and bring them back to normal. So they can fight immediately. So Panacea is a very good item. And the last item on the list here, Revival Stone. A miraculous stone that recalls a fallen monster spirit back to its body. Use it from the summon menu. So how do we do this, okay? You're like, how do you do this? This is the one special item that might confuse a few people, but I'm going to go ahead and help you understand this. So this is this particular little gem there, you can see. And so we want to revive a monster, right? Right? Okay, so let's go to our summon area. So you got to back out all the way to here. Go down to your summons right here in your organization phase. Okay, right there. Click on this. And then right here, right up at the top right, see this little box here? It says Revive. Y. And it has this little recycling button, okay? So, we're going to try that. We're going to press Y, or the equivalent of square from PlayStation. I'm pressing Y. Now we are on the Summons tab. So, or not a Summons tab. Sorry, we're on the Revive tab because now we're showing which tab we're at. So, right up here shows you the tab you're on at the moment. Just remember this here. Revive. We could bring back a level 20 Mana Miracle Lilith. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to go ahead and revive her. It's going to cost us a lot of mana. It's going to cost us 2,021 to do. And it's going to cost us a revival stone. So you can see our mana is going down and a revival stone is going down. We're going to bring her back. We're going to bring Lilith back from the dead. Okay, so we brought her back. And that's how you bring back a monster. And this whole list here in Revive is all the list of all the monsters that have died under my care. Of which I'm playing on hard, so please cut me some slack. It's not easy. Yeah, that's basically how you do it. And if you want to get back to your summon tab, just hit Y again. And it flips the screen over, and this is your summon tab here, okay? So if you want to know how to do that, it'll show you how many revival stones you have right here on your left. I have 79 revival stones. I don't lose a lot of monsters, and I usually get a lot of revival stones from questing. So that's where you find it. That's where you find all the information. And I did lose some monsters, but I did save a lot too. But anyways, that is essentially what the items are for this game. I do not believe there's any more to really look at, to showcase, to show you. And that's all I have for you. So I hope this was educational. I hope this helped you out. I'm going to be making some more videos. We're going to be going over swords, knight swords, in the next video. I might even get that up pretty soon here too. So we're going to go over knight swords, and we're going to keep going over every single piece of equipment and item in this game. For this particular video was just items. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like. Please hit the bell for notifications, and subscribe for more. I would love to have your opinion on some of this as far as what you've been able to utilize and glean from the game. And if you haven't seen me on Twitch, please go by Twitch, check me out there. And other than that, check out the description box down below for a Google Docs file for where to find these particular items in the game. It was very helpful to me, and from trying to figure out where these were all, where these were all at, I actually found, I'd have to say probably 99% of the items in the locations in this doc file that I will have listed down below in the Show Me More tab. And that's all I have for you. So thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know what you'd like to see as far as guides or strategy videos go, because I have a lot of plans to build more of these for you in the future. I've done a lot of strategy videos and guides in the past for the older Brigandine game, and I'm going to continue doing more for this particular game too. So yep, that's all I've got for you. I'll leave you with an outro, and definitely check up in the top right description for some extra links to some other playlists or some other videos. Alright everybody, take care, and I'll see you in the next guide video.